got the latest news in the Germanwings flight that crashed in the French Alps this morning. I'm Hadley Malcolm for USA Today, and I'm joined by Kim Hjelmgaard, our reporter in London, who's following this story for us. Kim, what came out of this presser that just ended?
And we have some really kind of, terrifying detail out of that presser, I'll just add, which is that the plane apparently took 8 minutes to descend before it crashed. It was flying at about 38,000 feet, and then it crashed at 6,000 feet.
And Kim, what do we know so far about who was on board the plane?
Yeah, so right now we don't have confirmed nationalities on board. The CEO of Germanwings said that he could say that there were 67 Germans on board, but he couldn't say anything beyond that. The speculation is that there's possibly Turkish nationals on there. The French president, about a couple hours ago, said that he did not think there were French nationals on there. But, the plane was flying between Barcelona and Dusseldorf, so there's most likely going to be a lot of Spanish people on board.
What do we know at this point about the crash site and how long it might take to recover the debris?
So the crash site is hours from anywhere, really. It's on the border between Italy and France, on the French side, basically where the lowlands of Provence and southern France kind of start to turn into the Alps. It's right now the weather is covered. There's a low cloud cover in the area. It's not snowing, but it's remote, and so it was only about an hour ago that one helicopter apparently spotted some debris. So the process of collecting that debris, trying to find the black boxes, trying to gather evidence is going to be slow, officials are saying, and it's all dependent on the weather.
And Kim, final question. At this point, what do we still not know? What are we waiting for?
The main thing I guess we want to know is who's on board. It is a low-cost carrier that tends to operate between certain cities in Germany and down into the southern Mediterranean. So there's often a lot of vacationers on board, especially at this time of year as we come into the Easter break. We want to know where the black boxes are, if they're going to recover it. And frankly, I mean, the big headline thing that everyone wants to know when we see a plane crash these days is, was it terrorism related? Was it mechanical failure? And at this point, there's really no information on that.
Thanks so much, Kim. The White House has issued a statement saying that there are no known links to terrorism at this point in relation to the crash. We'll have more news and developments for you at usatoday.com.